nicely set up.
I'm trying.
Zoom through YouTube. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, Zoom through YouTube and then you
I think
post
that's
it.
yeah.
Or you can go through Zoom through Facebook
Okay.
directly and then
Interesting.
just download it and then upload it to YouTube. But I just rather have it
It
uploaded.
automatically saves.
Uploaded. Yeah, it's automatically there.
That's perfect.
Live show. But I'm gonna add you to the live on Instagram. Let me see.
So I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, Zoom for YouTube and then you post it.
Yeah,
Or you can go through Zoom through Facebook
okay.
directly and then just download it and then upload it to YouTube. But I just rather have it
It
uploaded.
automatically saves.
Uploaded. Yeah. It's
How long is this
automatically
podcast? And do you want it to frame it, or how long do you
We
usually?
have an hour, but
Hour?
we can go 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Oh, what's it? 40 minutes is good. Attention spans matter. Here, so I'm gonna send you the. I'm gonna go. Oh, add me on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
What's going on, my friends? Everyone's who's checking us out live. We're just going to go ahead and share this now on Facebook. Facebook, I would.
Jimmy the coach.
No, it's Jimmy Lopez. Like this, my friend. Yeah,
There you go. There you go, master trainer.
yeah. Get it.
Are we live?
Yes, we are live. You can start talking to people live. We are live, but the show is officially not started yet. We're just sending this link out to the people that matter. Ha, you all matter. Shout out to Melly, Solani, Lauren, of course, away from the six, and Araceli. You know who you are. So the link here, I'm gonna post it.
Is it gonna be on like Instagram too?
Yeah.
I miss this place, bro. Oh my god, you guys got it. You guys have it in the exit room now. That's so cool. Massage buds.
No, that was just for
The training.
yeah, he was giving a tutorial.
Who is that?
He's I think is it Ron? The
The Theragun dude.
yeah, no, he's the no the manager. The PT regional. Like
Okay.
he's the one in charge. Wait, what's your Facebook name again?
Sahil Buttani. I just added you.
SH.
SAH. No, SAHIL. SA.
I know you just added me. It should come
No.
up. SA.
SAHIL. There
Okay,
you go.
here we go. Live.
Oh, this is really.
Actually, I'm gonna do this. This is probably a better setup. We're having tea, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. He has cold tea and I have hot green tea.
Opposites.
Opposite make some noise, makes things happen.
Master.
Tea, everyone. Oh. Cheers. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna add what I added here to this. And then we're gonna go ahead.
Who's Georgia? Georgia Hedrington. What's that?
She was on the show, like an episode.
Last week's or?
No, prior. She wanted to jump on board as well, but I think Sahil might be the new Georgia.
Georgia.
You
You gotta get the whole squad in here.
And the whole squad.
Trevor, where you at, boy? Is he online? Is he live?
Maybe check him out. Okay, so we posted that here. Go to my YouTube channel. Here, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna text it to you.
Yeah.
And you can post it. I tagged you already on Facebook, but
yes,
sir. But you can go ahead and send this link. You can post it independently on your Facebook. or send it to or text it to anybody. All right, I'm going. Shout out to John.
But
We're going on Instagram Live as well, my friends. You guys can hear I'm recovering from a cold. I think it was a cold.
feel
Who
better?
knows? Yeah, I don't feel sick at all. It's just my throat, and it's interesting because I played a show the other day
I
on
heard.
Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah.
I came back reunion 9 to 5 shout out. We had a whole setup in 2019. We're performing like touring to yeah, and we had a great song. Shout out Little Village Cindy, and we haven't played, and yes, in all 2020 we didn't play. Then we came back. It was me, the bassist, Mike. Shout out Mike Brooks, an amazing musician. He can play anything really. And then shout out to Manny, because Manny, he's a amazing guitarist. He's like a bossa nova guitarist type of guy,
Guys, know who's playing the
very
guitar? Yeah.
exotic. Yeah, the lead guitar, and I play the rhythm guitar, some lead, mostly rhythm, and then I do the vocals for like 9 to 5. But
Nice.
again, I took a
Nice.
shot because we haven't practiced the songs in a year,
Okay. Yeah.
and
You winged it.
and
Nice.
wait, well, but it's interesting because not just that, didn't practice over a year. We didn't have a drummer. We had a guy playing like the bongo, but I don't know. I'm sorry. I know they told me what it was, and that's one thing about me. I'm not really good with name things like that.
Yeah.
I just stick to like bass, guitar, drums, piano. Like anything other than that is exotic. But shout out to that guy. And yeah, so we went up there, and obviously you can hear from my voice, and I still sing. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Why
Sometimes
not?
like when all of a sudden the vocals get activated when you're
Yeah.
singing,
All of a
you
sudden, like I
hear.
can
Yeah.
sing, and my voice is all better now because of it. Seconds ago. But
Nice.
yeah, we're gonna perform in 2 weeks, which is the 27th, I think.
We're
Yeah, the
at
27th Thursday. It's in Berwyn. Um, here, I'll pull it up because it's important to make. Let's make an announcement before we start.
okay.
It's at the outer space in Berwyn, 6840 32nd Street, Berwyn. It's gonna be at May 27th. So Thursday around get there around 7. The gate's gonna come to about 10, 11. There's a bunch of awesome local acts. But it's a
Nice.
good way to get our foot back in the door, to get going again with the music. So let's go, my friend. So just posting a live and then we're live. So posting
Live
live
on
on it.
Facebook and live on Instagram.
Live on Instagram. Let me see.
Live everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're also doing it make it now. Twitter, they already have that link. Do they gotta have LinkedIn? Do they already have LinkedIn Live?
Yeah, I think so.
Could you connect as many social media platforms as possible?
Man, we need something. I think
So-
there's nothing out there yet.
So check this out. Check this out. Have you heard of Anchor? Anchor
Yeah,
podcast. Anchor podcast already allows it to share in multiple fields. So I don't know if there's something where you could be live on multiple places, like on multiple social media devices. Is there anything like
Really?
that?
Wow. Yeah, I need that for
Like,
sure.
that would be great, right? Like you could just
Look it
be
up.
on one thing and automatically just takes you live in like multiple places.
Hook us up.
Let's make it happen.
Let's go. Let's get some shares in that. All right. So here we go. What's going on, my friends? This is your friend Jimmy, the coach, and I am back today on this awesome episode of Let's Talk with Jimmy, the coach. And to my left here, I got my man Sahil. Sahil, you want to give us your last name because I'm gonna murder it.
Zahil Buttani.
Buttani, man. Let me ask you real quick, man. Where's that originate? What is your background? Let us know.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Illinois most of my life.
Okay.
My parents, they're originally from India. So Gujarat. Have you ever been there? Or
I wish. Sounds beautiful. But
Western
anyway.
India, yeah. So I actually got an opportunity to go there stay there for 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Really?
when I was in third grade, my parents they sent me abroad. to India to live with my aunt. I got to stay there for 3 years and go to school there, and I think that's when I really, really, really learned. I mean, how to become really independent and explore. I mean, I fell in love with traveling,
Right.
and yeah, that's India's a great place. So I mean,
Nice, man.
Buttani originates in. To be exact, I mean, there's this little town. It's called Besari.
Mm-hmm.
It's a village in India, and yeah, it's a beautiful village. I mean, dude, if you ever go to India, and if I'm ever there, we got to go to this village.
We're going to India. We've
We're,
just announced it here live. You
we're
guys
going
get
to
to hear
India.
that.
Here you
Let's go.
go.
But yeah, no, I mean this may sound wrong, but yeah, you don't have like the features like of I mean, you just don't come off as that. Like from
Or like
India. From
someone
India.
from India.
Yeah, like
What do
someone from India.
I?
Is man, I don't know, man. He looks like
Nobody.
no, he's nowhere in the world. He's can't classify him. Nah, someone was to say like Hispanic. No, no, not you. But that's what's up, man. I love culture. I love what's the term? Just being inclusive.
Yeah.
You know, inclusivity because we learn from each other's backgrounds, we grow from each other's backgrounds, and then ultimately, yes, we're just people. You know,
You are.
we're just people of the world learning from each other. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna learn some stuff from my man Zahil for sure. Let's get it correct. So the first thing that I'm interested to know is like you're into that holistic science and healing, right? More so. So tell us about that because I'm kind of blind, kind of empty when it comes to that particular field. So how is that important to you? And give us like the scopes and the background of the whole holistic science
Okay.
healing.
Yeah, for sure. Great question. I mean, person who really, really introduced me to, I guess, spirituality has to be my mom, obviously.
Okay.
I mean, I heard when she was pregnant, she would listen to two things. Like she put it on repeat and like
Okay.
over and over and over again. It's
Wow.
called Mahabharata and
Okay.
Ramayana. Whenever you get a chance, check the documentaries out. It's, I mean,
Okay.
obviously, it's not a. I mean, it's based off a poem from like, I mean, some people say it's from an actual incident that happened. Some because the history in India is really, really. What happened?
No, go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
No,
The
it's just Instagram.
the
Don't
history
worry.
in the history in India
Right
is
here.
really like long and I mean
Okay.
it's like it goes on for like a long thousands and thousands of years. So there's this a movie or slash like a tale
Okay.
that I don't know, I forget the person who made it, but like I mean it's common. The poem is really common. It's Ramayana and Mahabharata. So I guess if I was to say
Mm.
spirituality, like where it really kicks in, I mean there's like bunch of it goes on and on. There's this thing
Okay.
called Vishnu Puran, where it just talks about like how the universe like really, really. I mean it's just I mean it's like a and like they say like where like this when this world really began and
Okay.
like how it got to like where it's at today.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I think when you I mean
That's
spirituality in my opinion is just
right.
tracing everything just back as far as you
Mm.
can
Okay.
and really just absorbing like where we came from, like where our
Mm.
history came from, where humans like when humans
Right.
started and where this universe started. And
Mm.
I think that's spirituality in my opinion. And I mean, more
Wow.
you get to like, the more you just dive into like history
Yeah.
of your existence,
Mm.
I think that's when you're really able to like get into that meditative state of mind.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I fell in love with like just listening and watching Mahabharata and Ramayana growing
Okay.
up. Then I recently just started watching a bunch of Buddhism videos on
Nice.
Netflix
Yes.
actually. Yeah, and it's just like falling in love with like where this world came from. I mean,
Mm.
this what I love. So I
Shout
mean,
out, shout out Netflix.
shout out Netflix. I mean, Netflix teaches. There's
Yeah,
this thing
look,
called Gaia.
learning.
Yeah,
Yeah, learning.
there's Gaia too.
Oh, okay, learning through Netflix.
Yep.
Real quick, I want to, yeah. So I was just hearing you out, and I want to mention that. First of all, if you want to watch this, this live stream, actually go on YouTube. It's live right now on YouTube and Facebook, and well, we're streaming through Zoom. So, so when it comes to spirituality, I love that you said that back to like the origin, like human origin, where we come from. That's something that's super interesting to me. I see life this way. and I see it as life is like a pursuit of truth. Like, what is truth? And I know that that some people are inclined to more of the pursuit of happiness, but I see it as more as a pursuit of truth, right? So I want to find truth, and it's mind-boggling when you say something like spirituality has to do with origin. So to me, internally, I perceive that is also a pursuit of truth,
That's
right?
true.
Spirituality and truth now coincide, based on what you're saying, which is very deep, and it's a whole new perspective, which I really need to dabble into that, because I would say that I'm someone who's spiritual, and my spirituality has driven me to the pursuit of truth. And for a lot of people that may not know this, at one point in my life, I was a minister. I was a
Wow.
campus minister. You didn't know that,
I
man? I
did not
never
know
told you
that, bro. Are you
that.
kidding
He's
me?
like, man, Jimmy, you've done so many things. I don't know what else. What else, man? What can you spread? But yeah, I used to be a campus minister,
Nice.
and right, and then so having that background and guided me spiritually into finding truth, right? I found the connection between my spiritual, like my religious views, and the pursuit and finding that truth and where we come from.
Yeah.
So but now I'm more so inclined to hear other people's perspectives, very open-minded to that, and I like to hear your input on that, because for me, I was my background spiritually, I was Christian. I would still say not we're not perfect, but I would still put myself in that category. However, what is your I guess, since we were talking about spirituality,
Yeah.
or maybe you can help us out. Maybe you could differentiate, because if you guys notice, I'm actually intertwining it. I'm intertwining spirituality with religion or religious views.
It's fun when you do
How
that.
would you how would you classify? Would you intertwine it? Would you not? And if you do intertwine it, how or what religious view would you intertwine it with?
Like my brother Garrett says, I just want to poke the universe, poke the devil. That's
Yes.
that's
Don't we
literally how
all?
it's. Yep. When he
Don't
told
we
me
all?
that, when he told me that I just want to poke the universe and
Yeah.
see what it has to offer. I think that's my mission. Poke the universe and see what. So I guess if you were to say like, what do I represent when it comes to like
Mm.
religion, spirituality, whatever it is,
Mhm.
I think just
Well, are they
see
separate, or are they one and the same?
religion. I see. I
Mm.
mean, so the definition of religion is
Mm.
like really a way of belief, right? A belief, like
A
there's a
belief
belief.
system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, congruent. communal,
a community,
right?
like
Communal group of ideologies and outputs and views and morals. Has
truth,
to do more
like
in
a
truth.
specific truth. So
Yeah.
like when you look into Hinduism, in my opinion,
Mm.
like is your there's multiple stories inside just Hinduism.
Mm.
So like
Right.
some people inside of India,
Right.
there's like literally like thousands of different religions
Yeah.
divided. And like when you look at globally, there's like millions and millions of like different beliefs, right? And like now it's becoming
Right.
spirituality is just getting more and more popular because of how fast social media is operating. That is just, I think I would consider myself as an explorer. Way of
Nice.
yeah, just an explorer, just to explore like, what different religions have to offer and just dive into that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's totally fine.
yeah,
That's totally acceptable. I was at that point as well. But before it's interesting that we're subject, but I
yeah.
do want to mention it. Like before, I wasn't born. I wasn't raised religious. Um, parents hardly went to church. They were Catholics, but non-practicing. Anyway, never pressed religion on me. And when I was in college, even after high school, I was an atheist, and I became a
Wow.
diehard atheist. Like atheism was my thing. I hated religion. I hated religious people. Yeah, really hated the word hate. And I was so man, I was so just interested and I had a hunger to disprove religion. Like I hated it. I thought it was prehistoric,
Wow.
and I was don't get me wrong. I mean, I might have changed and grown, but I was a really smart dude in college. I was gonna be a lawyer. I was a college, lawyer bound. So anyway, and I when I was in the debate club and stuff like that, I would challenge religious people. And most of the time, I was successful at disproving some of the religiosity. So I am aware of the pursuit and research in different theologies and whatnot. Uh, but then it for me again where I'm at right now in my life, it's like to me it's like the pursuit of truth. As we're talking about truth, has led me to intertwine that spirituality with religion, and that's something told that we can talk about that a whole day. Let's spend a whole day on that, but that's where I'm at. And you are clearly someone that's in that stage, kind of not saying 100%, but as I was exploring, looking around,
Yeah.
and then taking it as as it is, or as you perceive it, right? Which is great, but you could have that spiritual sense, and you can have the religious sense, according to Sahil. And is that something that's mostly how do I say, what kind of people, or is there a large group of people that believe in that the difference that you would say that believe in the difference of between separation between spirituality and religion? You would say that?
I'm not sure, to be
Okay.
completely honest.
And okay, what how does that pertain to like healing, as we're talking about holistic healing and science? Does it pertain more into that?
I mean, I mean, like when you dive into the word spirituality,
Yeah.
it's just first. I mean, the way how I see it is chakra. So are
Chakra.
you
There,
familiar with
now we're
chakra?
getting. Yeah,
Now
now
we're
we're
getting
going
into it,
into.
right?
Yeah, let's
So
go.
so a great mentor friend, loved whatever you want to say. Yeah, I would consider as a Petra. If you're here, I don't know. I haven't looked at this thing in a while. Something about like just scrolling that like when I'm on live that it just
Yeah,
feels different, right? Like it's like multitasking. But
it's
hey,
just soccer, everyone.
nice to meet you.
So,
Uh,
right.
so Petra, she taught me this thing called chakras, honestly, and I
Nice.
dived into it, and she has this phrase called Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham,
Oh,
and like
wow.
Deepak Chopra, do you know who Deepak Chopra?
Yes,
Yes,
Deepak Chopra, the
so
love guru.
Deepak
I
Chopra.
remember.
He also adds like one more like Lam, Vam, Ham, Yam, Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham.
Yeah.
And then there's one more, and he goes to Om. So it's like really just like
Yeah.
vocals. So like when it comes to like vocals, that's why I really dived into sound healing ever since I really got into vocals.
Okay.
And every like for example, Lam really activates the root chakra. Like when you say the word over and over again, like Lam, like
With it.
it's like it just like
Yeah.
activates it. And there are like different
Yeah.
things that you do, like for example, like the pigeon posture.
Wow, what is that?
Pigeon. So like when you go into a pigeon posture, just could you go on like
Yeah,
you go on
yeah, yeah.
YouTube?
We're gonna pull it up.
You could,
It's
it's
all good.
literally do like one of the best things you could do for stretches, like after your muscles are warm. So
Let me see.
yeah, look up pigeon, just pigeon yoga pigeon.
YouTube.
I recommend people doing pigeon if they are gonna do it, like when their body's like really warm. So like when in my yoga classes, like when I go to like endorphin effects, they sometimes like barely sometimes have us do pigeons, but like when they do have us do pigeons, like our bodies are really warmed up. And then when you do it and like you hold it for a bit, your muscles, you're releasing so many emotions from your root chakra that it just feels really good. I think that's healing.
That sounds very much like here. Pigeon.
There you go. Yoga with Adrian. Yoga, my girl.
Those emotions.
Do you ever do any
Photos hold by.
Do you know who that is?
No.
She's like one of the most popular yogis
Yoga instructors,
on
really?
YouTube. One of my clients introduced me to her.
We're gonna go in and out. We don't want to get copyright.
Yeah, that's true. Adrian's cool. I'll make sure copyright.
This is it.
Just go all the way to the end. Go to, all right, right there. Right, stop.
Right
there.
Make sure that I don't.
There we go, Adrian.
So right now, I'm
So that's pigeon.
That's
So what you're
pigeon.
doing, you see like the glutes over there, like
forgive me, man. That looks kind of sexual, man.
Pigeon?
Yeah.
No, like she's when you're like you're really just stretching.
I know, man. My mind's
Yeah.
messed up. Don't worry. I'm sorry, people.
We are live. But no,
Yes.
you're really targeting your glutes though when you are doing
Yeah, that
pigeon,
looks.
and
Yeah.
when your body is really warmed up, it's releasing emotion. So it's
You-
that's spirituality.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You have a new glute workout. It's called a pigeon yoga stretch.
There you go.
There you go. Make sure you add that to your list. Wanna go with your butt?
As
There you
as
go.
a dynamic stretch. No static stretch, right? Static.
Yeah.
Or use my block.
Don't do it for
Any of
dynamics.
those steps. Nice
Yeah.
sometimes restorative to rest the forehead. Couple of extra action points. So we already talked about.
Okay. So that's pigeon yoga, huh?
That's yep, that's pigeon pose.
Pigeon pose yoga. And I don't know. Is this like a just like a one exercise routine, or sorry, one pose routine that you do for a certain amount of time? Like, is there a time limit for this? Is it 3 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, just doing this? Or it just depends on just like one person?
And honestly, like I see it as a flow state of mine.
Okay.
There's some
We're getting somewhere.
yeah, so like if I'm literally at a gym,
Okay.
there's days I skip out if I want to skip out. My
Right.
body's really telling me to go 6 times a day, I'll go 6 times a day. My body's telling me to go 3 times a day, I'll go 3 times a day. But
Yeah.
if my body's telling me to go do yoga for an hour, I'll do yoga for an hour. And I
Yeah.
think that's what like it's been helping me a lot, honestly, just being in flow state of mind and really just listening to my body.
Right.
And lately, that's what I've been doing. I've been really just listening to my body, dude. And ever since I've been doing that, I feel like I'm just enjoying fitness a lot.
Wow.
And yeah.
So holistic. So this is part of the holistic healing, the yoga process, right? The yoga, stretching, relaxing the
is part of
mind.
holistic, yes.
Yes. So yeah. So see, like everyone tuning in, this is a man when it comes to holistic healing and whatnots, right? He knows how to. Feels like the mind is more cleansed when you do this. Even when you're gonna, let's say you're gonna lift some weights. If you do this type of practice, there's gonna be a more of a benefit. It's gonna be a long term kind of thing. Like if I'm a lifter and then I incorporate this, because there's some people that don't, this, they would say
Yeah.
they would say
Yeah, that's
no,
wrong.
no yoga. I'm not gonna do no pigeon stretch, but there is a benefit. You would say there is a long term. So if you were to convince someone or plead an argument live as to why incorporate this into the workout, what would you say?
I would literally just tell him to do some research on yoga, how it started, different poses. Just do honestly basic poses. Start with really like downward dog, child's pose. Do your research on benefits of child's pose. Do your research on benefits of cobra stretches. Do your research on benefits like just working your abs out, and
Nice.
you'll realize how many benefits there are. But it's not even just that. Like, are you familiar with nadis? Like nadi?
Yes.
We have a lot of nadis in our bodies, and when you're doing like downward dog, you're in a certain angle that like it releases endorphins.
Exactly.
So it releases endorphins, and you feel really, really, really like good after you do a certain posture. So like a good friend of mine, Alec Vishal.
Shout out,
Shout out
Alex.
to Alec
You will
Vishal.
see this eventually.
He's a cool guy. He's a really cool guy.
Good.
He does this thing called 5-minute downward dog. So he's literally just holding that downward dog for 5 minutes per day. And he told like I did it for a couple times, and dude, you'll realize like how much blood is flowing in your body.
Wow.
It's a lot of blood.
It's hanging there
Dude,
in a way.
Yeah, and you're
In one place. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you're doing a headstand for a bit, handstand for like, and you're just holding it for a bit, you're enjoying it, and you're getting into the flow state of mind. You just feel good. You really just feel good. So when you do pigeon posture, obviously, I do it. Obviously, when I would not recommend it when your body is cold personally, but when your body is warm and you do pigeon, just feel it out.
Yeah.
Try it out. You don't have to always do it. Have your own experience with it. Start off with like basic. There's like use the blocks. I think if people don't use the blocks, they're really, really like just not listening to their body sometimes, and like
Wow.
so it's like listening to your body and like seeing like how you're going from the basic level. So like imagine if you like bench like 500 pounds on your first day of benching. What would happen?
What?
You see how popular like chest popping is these days? People pop their
Yes.
chest all the time, right? Like
Who kind of a
it's
supernatural being is that?
it's bad. It's nasty. Like if
Yeah.
you ever get a chance, like look up videos on chest pumps, so just so you understand like
Yeah.
how slow you have to take sometimes
Yeah.
to anything.
Yeah.
Like when you can
For
start
sure.
yeah, and it's the slower you take the process, like the like basic steps, like the more basics you go to, the, like anything like yoga, like weightlifting, CrossFit, you're just gonna feel good, and you're gonna be in the flow state of mind. So I
Look
mean,
at that.
there's no convincing. I
Look,
mean,
I'm gonna turn into. All I'm saying, I hear your case, but I'm gonna turn into Steven Crowder right now, and you need to change my mind. I don't believe yoga is beneficial. Change
where's
my mind.
that?
Change my mind. No, Steven Crowder. So yeah, I mean, so okay, so for me, it's like if I because I love weightlifting.
Yep.
You know, for me, it's just a thing. It's just a lifestyle, right? It's just my lifestyle. I'm going heavier, going harder. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't remember the last time I incorporated any yoga into my routine. So let me ask you this question: if how because I'm thinking about energy, all right,
Yeah.
conserving energy for the lifts. This is the reason why I don't do any hard maybe I might want 5 minutes, but I don't do any sort of intense cardio before I lift. I do
Okay.
it afterwards because of conserving energy. You know, especially if you're in your time where you're shedding fat, you're cutting. You want to have that energy for your lifts, right? So when it comes to this, when we talk about yoga and and holistic healing, do you how or would it slow me down when we're talking about energy before my lift, or would it actually be beneficial, you know, or would it hinder my lift? If anything, would it make it even better? What would you say?
Good question.
Go ahead, lay it on us. I want to
So
know.
you guys have to check out this place. It's called
Hmm?
Endorphin Effects. You ever been there?
I wish. No.
It's literally a mile away from my house.
There we go. We got a field trip. Let's go.
It's a mile away from my house, and the yoga instructor, she's the owner of the place. Her name is Miwa Gardi. Shout out to
Shout out.
Miwa.
Mhm.
Woo, dude,
Let's
there's gonna be a button
go.
that we just press,
Man,
and it
don't
just makes
worry.
like
What we'll add it in later.
so
Let's go.
when you do yoga, and
Mhm.
it the way how I see it is it gives me more energy.
Nice.
So when
Nice.
I do weight,
Mm.
I'm able to do it for a longer period of time. I feel
Mm.
better when I'm lifting weights.
Look at
That's
that.
from my own experience.
Okay.
Obviously, do your research, go into it, dive into it, feel it out. But I feel like every time I do, like even it doesn't have to be. I feel like the word yoga is so broad these days.
Okay.
It should be. I mean, you stretch out, right?
Yeah. So that's yoga.
No.
Okay.
A part of like doing a pose, like for example,
Mm.
downward dog, like pigeon posture, like
Mm-hmm.
holding like tree posture, balance work, stability. Like you do,
Okay.
you know how in Nasm, there is stability, strength, power
Yes.
phases.
Mhm.
So stability, like when you're doing basic stability, like tree pose, and you're holding like yourself in one leg for a certain period of time, that's a posture right there. That's a yoga
Right.
posture that you're doing, and
Mhm.
you're working on your stability. And then the more you're working on your stability,
Mm.
the more you'll be able to focus on your strength training. And then the more you're able to focus on your strength training, then you'll be able to go into power training.
Right.
So it's in the it's like it's those are the three phases, the OPT model. So
Okay.
so like when you are doing certain yoga posture, it will help you a lot in the strength and conditioning world, in my
Okay.
opinion. Yes.
Look at that. So he says, start stretching, start doing some yoga. You lifters, you want to be power lifters? Come on, let's do some yoga. Right.
Get some dynamic and static stretches in your workouts.
You know, I think Sahil is trying to promote his stretching business, his massage parlor. He has on the side. Someone up there. You need a professional use. Hit up Sahil.
That'd be so.
Yeah. Oh wait, aren't you a certified yoga instructor?
Yeah.
Or you're a yoga instructor of any sort?
I taught yoga classes.
Taught
I
yoga
taught
classes.
I taught a bunch of yoga classes at Export. I taught.
You did. I did
Yeah,
not
I
know
taught.
that.
Yeah, so the
For
first.
those who don't know, we know each other from Export. Shout out Export.
Shout out
And
Export.
Addison. Yeah, we need that buzzer, man. Come on.
Dude, I will be pressing that like freaking
Yeah.
America's Got Talent, bro. Like,
No, it's gonna be an anyway. But
the opposite,
yeah,
like,
yeah. But yeah, no. So that's awesome. You saw some yoga.
Yeah.
It's at Export. People loved it.
Yeah, when I was,
Mhm.
yeah, I had like all. I mean, people go to yoga for multiple different reasons. I mean, a lot of there's beginners, intermediates, experts. People, there are a lot of people, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to get my yoga teacher certification last year.
Mhm.
At East plus West. They also do online ones, but I want to experience in person. They do it in different locations. So there's in Bali. They do it in India. I think there's a retreat in Guatemala. But yeah, it's combining East and West.
Retreats.
Yeah,
There we go.
so I definitely want to get my yoga teacher certification soon. But no, I did definitely taught some classes and it was fun. But right now I'm just like honestly going to a bunch of classes right now at
There you go.
different effects.
So look at that. And learning and growing, right? As you go on.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what it's about. All right. And we're gonna get into what's the move with Zahil. What are you doing at the end? But real quick, I want to, just thank you for talking about the holistic healing science. Definitely bring you back and we'll talk more about that. Give us more insight, more details, man. So we could be here all day. It's a great subject. And now I want to talk about something that's trending. All right. I want to hear your opinions. All right. What's good with culture? Pop culture.
Pop
Or
culture.
pop culture.
What's the pop culture these days?
So first of all, I mean, what kind of do you listen to rap, hip hop?
DJ Khaled's new album.
Oh my god, no.
Whew.
How was it? Fire or?
Yeah, there's
Bass?
some good songs. Let's see what's on here. Let me see.
Let's see what he got. Let's
Check
see
it
what's
out.
on
Dude,
Zahil's playlist.
DJ Khaled went. Oh,
Him.
I was jamming out to Incubus earlier.
Incubus.
Have you heard
Yeah,
Aquarius transmission? This one. You heard it?
Let me see. Nice. Yeah, put it up on the screen. There we go.
It's so
Yeah, it's fire. Yeah. That sounds fire, right? The guitar intro.
It's really nice.
That's healing music right there.
That is. There's crystal bowl. So guys, there is something really, really cool. So 432 hertz. So I definitely want to start a studio in the future I would say I would love to do in the next 6 months, but I'm gonna give it a year. I definitely want to like open up a studio for 432 hertz.
Nice.
So
it's just gonna be.
It's all instruments that are all 432 hertz. Dude, how cool does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds awesome, and right, it sounds awesome. And are there gonna be people who are
Khaled. That's what I was calling.
Khaled.
Yeah, he has a song called Thankful, Every Chance I Got, Be Going Crazy. Dude, those are good songs. Pop Star for Drake.
And yeah, J. Cole just dropped his album. So yeah.
Gotta check him out too.
You gotta check that out. You fuck with J. Cole. You like J. Cole. Okay.
He's deep. He's deep. He goes into it.
Yeah, he just dropped that freestyle. Man, the whole internet's talking about that.
Yeah,
went on top of the head. It was sick.
It's talking about
ridiculous.
Real stuff.
Yeah, ridiculous. I mean, to be honest, I'm be one in there. Like I'm in and out with J. Cole. Nothing against him, but just when it comes to his music, I'm in and out. But when I heard that freestyle, I was like, dang, like this man he needs to be like one of the greats. So I will admit that. Yeah, he's so different, and I feel like he's unique, and that is what like puts you down in history, like that uniqueness. That it could be anything from just the particular lyrics, what you talk about, your style. It could be just the way that you sound. Like to this day, I haven't heard anyone else sound just like Tupac, just to sound like his voice. So just like that. And I think like J. Cole. Shout out to
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Dude, I would love to just see him like in person right there.
Yeah. Harry's super tall. It's like 6'5". Dude.
Braids.
Yeah, in the braid. Whoa, what's up there? But anyway, and what about? Let me ask you about this fight. I've been asking it lately, and I want to hear your perspective. What do you think about this fight between Logan Paul and Money Mayweather? We gotta hear your perspective. Have you heard about it? I mean, you may have, maybe not. I don't know.
Got your
Have you?
hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Got your
There we
hat.
go.
Got your
Got your
hat.
hat. Got your
Got your
hat.
hat.
Yeah, that was
I
his
think that
brother Jake. He wanted to fight him too. He wanted to have like a 2-for-1 in the same night. And
these
Mayweather was supposedly like, "Yeah, let's get it. Let's get our or whatever managers to sign paperwork." And then obviously, I kind of felt. I mean, if kind of for me, it kind of felt like it was staged. But if it wasn't, then it was like, then it's like it wouldn't be financially smart to do two people like 2-for-1.
yeah.
Come on, like you know how much money you're losing. Give them another date, and people want to buy that, then they'll buy it, and that's another like what $100 million or
It's a
whatever.
hype, bro.
Yeah,
It's really a hype,
yeah,
and I mean they're both are great fighters.
yeah,
They're like
yeah.
striking. Got me. I've been doing striking classes, and
Yeah.
it's been
You
really fun.
are?
Yeah.
Man, hey, Sahil got hands.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Watch out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Got
the
hands.
same place, endorphin effects.
Okay, okay.
So guys, check it out. It's endorphin effects.
Yeah.
The middle part is a
Yeah.
gym where you can do like oh, that louder, right?
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
really
yeah.
loud.
There you go.
So it's endorphin effects,
Uh-huh.
and then there is in the middle there's a gym, and on the right side there's a whole like bunch of mats just laid out, and it's a floor for jujitsu, striking, and like punching bags and stuff.
Nice.
And it's really neatly laid out, and that's what I've been doing constantly, just going to these classes and doing striking. And like, yes, Logan
Mhm.
Paul, I mean, if we're talking about Logan Paul and Mayweather, I've been diving into like how Mayweather fights and
Yeah.
how like and
Nice.
it's just like fun to just like see how fast and how
Yeah.
like efficient a person could be. So I mean,
Right.
it's definitely gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. I thought they were gonna fight on the spot when I first, bro. Like
Okay.
I thought it was just gonna be a really nice fight on the
Right.
spot, but like I
Uh-huh.
guess we're gonna have to be patient.
Yeah. No, yeah, patience is key. But I mean, I would, from my opinion, is like I don't think it's a matchup at all. I mean, Logan's record, he has like one draw. He has no wins. So what if anything, you would have put Mayweather against Jake. Jake is like back to back. What is it? Last two fights were wins for Jake. So it would be the smarter option, and he's a little actually a little shorter because Logan's like 6'2".
I feel like
Freaking,
Logan just wants to
freaking,
fight him though.
yeah, he just
Like
wants to fight him,
I
but like
think
but it's not even like a worthiness. At least his brother like has back-to-back win. He like if
yeah,
any the other the two, he's the more worthy, and the stature again. Going back to stature, like he's actually a little shorter. He kind of eye level almost to Mayweather, so that's more of a fair fight. I think there's like a 50-pound difference. Yeah, there is between Mayweather and Logan, which is like and it's just it's interesting because of the height advantage. It could be detrimental to Mayweather for sure, but it wouldn't be fair like at all. It wouldn't. I mean, it's already an exhibition fight, first of all, but like it just wouldn't be fair because it's like, yeah, fighting a heavyweight. Come on,
yeah.
like it's not like okay. Let's just hypothetically two great box Mayweather and Tyson. Tyson will like destroy him, and people know this. It's just like it's a disadvantage. It's like
That's
weight
true.
difference. Oh, the mass, like you're just getting rocked with one of those blows, even if it's like someone who's not experienced like Logan. You might, right? You might do some damage. So it's like, and people are gonna anxiously said,
Yeah,
wait and be patient and ultimately pay for that fight. So I don't know.
that's the key. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
we
that's
shall
but
see.
that's my input. That's my input on it. But I'm curious, so just again comment or DM me your opinion on this. What do you think about the Logan Mayweather? I'm curious to know. I mean, I could be wrong. We could all be wrong. But yeah, that's what's up right now in pop culture. So now I want to hear Sahil. What is the move? Like what is next? What are you doing now currently? So I know you were last we really were together was when you were at export, right? So now you're not at export anymore. Um, not doing any yoga stretches at export, but you're out and about now. So what's the move? What have you been doing, and what should we be looking out for next when it comes to to you and your career.
Bunch of cool projects.
Let's go.
I'm really looking forward to the future,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful for the future. We started a company. My sister, my brother Garrett, and I we started this holistic community company. It's called Zenadime.
Xenodyne.
Zenadime, pretty catchy, right? It's a paradigm for Zenadime, like kind of like that.
Love it.
Yeah. So our mission is to create a conscious community of visitors. I mean, we're currently working with elite trainers from honestly all over the world, and
Nice.
yeah, and then bringing them to exotic locations. We host transformational events, and literally our goal is to make it like accessible for all ages.
Okay.
And what I really want to do is I want to create a fortune inner circle. So
Okay.
that's something I've been really doing a lot of research into corporate retreats. So
Corporate retreats.
what I would really love is to
Mhm.
host retreats for top, like honestly, like fortune companies. So like if you look at
Nice.
like Walmart, for example,
Right.
Walmart's top 10% would just go
Mhm.
on this, whatever. It could be a 3-day retreat, it could be a 21-day
Okay.
retreat, it could be like a 3-month retreat, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the corporate hosts that retreat,
Okay.
and it's no, the Zenadime hosts that retreat, and we're inviting corporate, like
Mhm.
corporate like companies to just come out for like a couple days or go on a
Okay.
vacation break, and just experience transformational events.
Okay.
And they're getting guided by elite trainers from all over the world, and we're hosting transformational events. And when I
Nice.
say trainers, it's not just trainers, guys. I mean, it's just not a regular. I mean, there's so many types of trainers. So like,
Yeah.
our goal is to get as holistic as possible,
Okay.
and a lot of fun with it.
Look at that.
Another project that I'm working on is called Medical Claim Center. So
Okay.
my dad and I, my sister too, we started this company called Medical Claim Center. We're doing business as Medical Claim Center, but the original company was called called Megali Solution.
Okay.
But it's we're doing business as Medical Claim Center, and what we do is we verify information for potential settlement claims. And
Okay.
are you familiar with MassTort?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so MassTort is really growing, and
Mm.
they're really just, I mean, I got an opportunity, it's an honor. I got an opportunity to talk to the, like we were talking about lawyers earlier, and I was like,
Yes.
let's talk about it later. Let's talk
You
about it
need a
later.
lawyer.
Yes, exactly. So a lot of people, like, that's something that these lawyers are willing to fight for your cases for free, the free case review. So that's, I don't think you
That's
should.
awesome.
Yeah.
Right, we don't get that.
The
Yeah.
more, and these are crazy, like, I mean, it's stuff like cancer, like cancer is top 3 leading causes in at least America, right?
Yeah.
My
Death or in
what is
what do
it?
you mean? You mean of
Is it
death, or you mean like
death,
infertility?
death,
Okay, yeah,
death,
yeah, death.
suicide,
Yeah.
depression,
And
cancer, something like
cancer.
that. I might be
Look.
wrong. I might be wrong completely, but I think it's something like that. I think,
Yeah.
but
We'll research it.
yeah, we'll research it and we'll make sure everything is
Okay.
correct. But
No worries, no worries. We're learning.
yeah, so like our mission with Medical Claim Center is to make it create a drug-free culture. Really like add the holistic approach towards it, and find out companies that are not in it for the good. I feel like there are a lot of companies that are in it for the good, and there are a lot of companies that are, I mean, are harming people. And
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it might be consciously, might be consciously competent, like whatever it is. I mean, but there are a lot of people who like have probably good intentions,
Right.
but maybe one or two things probably slipped off, which is fine. But there's a consequence for everything, right? It's called
Yeah.
karma. So that's actually in spirituality, karma. So
Karma,
I
nice.
believe in karma, and if there is, I feel like there has to be justice for everything. So if there is something that wrong that has happened, we have to fix it, right? So
Exactly.
yeah, Medical Claim Center constantly finds like things that are not in it for the good, and we fight for that. And so like I got an opportunity to talk to Mike Papatonio, and he is
Who's that?
Mike Papatonio.
Yeah.
So he's a lawyer, he's a fighter, he's
sounds like a fighter
let's
with
pull him
that
up.
name.
Could you pull him up?
Whoa. Yeah.
Mike Papatonio, he's really cool. Shout out to Mike. He has this firm. It's called Levin Papatonio Afri. I think it is. Yeah. I mean, he's the one.
Here, this one.
That's the dude, American lawyer. Spoke with him last week, and it was me, my dad, and him, and we dived into like what else is out there. A lot of stuff that I mean I can't share a lot of things because of confidential stuff.
Right.
But
67 years old.
he is
From New York.
from New York.
Looks like a serious dude. Look like he means business. Like don't cross his path. What is Ring of Fire?
He
Prominent
yes,
lawyer.
he has a
Oh,
podcast too.
Ring of Fire, man. Dude, someone's gonna get sued by Johnny Cash. The lawyer.
He's a real
Ring.
deal, bro.
No, I'm saying that's the song from Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire.
I'm
That's
like,
why
I'm like, he's gonna be his own lawyer defendant. So
he's like my lawyer, Mike.
copyright. Yeah, but that's awesome. You got to speak with him.
I got a chance to speak with him, and like my goal is to work with him as much as
Cool.
possible. And I currently am, but my goal is to work with him at a faster level. And so, I mean, currently, I mean, Medical Claim Center is a mass tort lead generation business.
Yeah.
We verify information for potential settlements, and I think the more I'm diving into Zenadine Medical Claim Center,
Yeah.
it's been a blessing. Obviously, I balanced my life with endorphin effects and real movement martial art.
Look at that.
It's a jiu-jitsu class that I go to and the striking class.
Sheesh.
It's
Man,
fun.
It's a
It's
real
fun.
deal, man. This man's a walking weapon right here. Don't cross his path, all right? Definitely. You need security service right here. You got my man Zahil. Put his number up
Whoa.
on the screen. That's what's up, man. You're so definitely staying active, but you're not just staying active physically, but from everything that you're doing, you're staying active mentally,
Yes.
right? And spiritually, of course. It's awesome, man, that you're someone who's growing, evolving, and always pursuing more and more. I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not someone in life.
I wanna
no
I wanna roam around, explore, see what this world has to offer.
spontaneous man.
Sometimes it's
Hmm.
like I have to like literally force myself to like do nothing. I think it's hard.
Tell me
It's
about it.
hard.
Tell me about it. It's
So-
like, yeah, it's like you just I can't sit there. That kind of mindset. Like I just can't sit. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta get up and go. Like, dude, like, yeah, I know what you mean. That's the mindset.
There's
yeah.
a book. There's a
Yeah.
book. It's called Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I heard it. I haven't read it. I heard of
Deepak
it.
Chopra. I just gave
Yeah.
it to one of my clients, Terrell. Shout out to Terrell.
Terrell.
Shout out
Watch
to
this
Deepak Chopra
episode.
again.
Deepak.
But his first chapter, Law of Pure Potentiality, he
Mhm.
talks about like having 30 minutes of silence in the mornings, 30 minutes of silence at night, or like just coordinating throughout the day.
Okay.
Where you're literally doing nothing. Silence is like literally just doing nothing. Like you're just sitting there. You could have your eyes open. It's fine. You're
Really?
just sitting there. You know how hard? I mean, in the beginning,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I mean, mine's gonna like, let me go on my phone, let me do this. But
Yeah.
the power of just doing nothing is beautiful. So
Wow. Look at
that's
that.
something I am working on.
So you're just doing absolutely nothing. So it's like procrastinating, but it's what you call it. It's beneficial.
Law of
Bene-
pure potentiality. In order for you
beneficial.
to achieve law of pure potentiality, according to Deepak Chopra, you
Yeah.
have to work on silence.
Silence.
Yes.
Man, there we go. Some kids in debt, man.
Yeah.
Right, parents put your kids to do some Deepak Chopra meditation and whatnot. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's awesome, man. So, let us know where can we contact you on social media. Where
Mm,
can we hit you up? Because you have a new page, right? It's for the holistic healing, right?
yeah. So I mean, best place to reach out to me. You can reach out to me on Instagram. It's Sahil Buttani, ITSAHILBUTANI.
Mhm.
Facebook, SAHILBUTANI.
Mhm.
LinkedIn as well.
Mm.
LinkedIn, I think LinkedIn is just
Yeah, what's the deal with
so,
that?
dude, you just get so many messages on LinkedIn,
Yeah,
bro.
oh
And it's
my
just
God,
it's
yeah.
hard to respond on LinkedIn, but like
Yeah.
Instagram is I'm able to maintain it alive.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something about Instagram that
Yeah.
just keeps me like really involved with it.
Yes, Instagram is the move.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yes, and we will add all the links on the video.
Cool.
To where to
Awesome.
find you. That's
Yeah.
where to find you. Yeah, but for sure, keep in touch with the guy. And can people hit you up for advice, for they book you for any of your services?
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
For
right?
security services, remember he's a certified ninja, and the holistic healing kinds of things, you know.
Guys, I would just love to just get to know you guys. It's like how we are in a podcast setting right now, or
Nice.
anything. I mean, that's my best clients are the ones who have a good student mentality, a positive attitude, and a great work ethic. Work ethic, as if they have the yes can man mentality. Yes, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down.
Yes.
They're open for new things. So I mean, yes, I mean, if you guys do want to reach out to
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
I mean,
This is the kind of guy that would just like, if you say you're open for tea or for coffee, he's like, yeah, sure.
do you remember that one guy at Export? What's his
up?
name? Miguel. Miguel, dude, he wanted to train 7 days a week, and like it's just fun because like we would just work out, meet up, and then dude, he was. It's like figuring out what your why is. I think we could start off by just assessments. I think that's how we have it at Export, right? There's a fitness assessment where you just sit down, just talk, get to know each other, and see how I can help you out.
You make a good point real quick because people forget what it stands for, or what is the point to the assessment. Sorry, the fit. You sit down with the person, you get to know the person.
Yeah.
How you, I mean, why are people putting through? And I'm going to go on the tangent and the rant, but how do you put people through a full workout? We're talking and they'll understand who they are and what their goals are. If that's not what an assessment is, to assess them where they're at, not just physically, right, but also mentally. What is causing them to want to change, or what made them go into this route that they obviously want to get fit or get better off, in shape. Come on, figure it out, all right? So see, this is why the man has a lot of knowledge and wisdom, obviously, and he's capable to speak on this and do what he does and what he loves, right? Because you get to know the person in an assessment. So get to know this man. Again, we're gonna post all his social on the link on the description of this video, and then make sure you always stay tuned to what we got going on this show, this podcast, which is the Let's Talk podcast with me, Jimmy, Coach. So I will be posting my links as well. Keep in touch with what I'm doing. I'm gonna be posting out more videos. I'm gonna be bringing on more hosts, co-hosts, more guests, and we're gonna have tons of fun. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a great time together. Come on, guys. We're all coming to you live from Chicago. We're actually in downtown, beautiful downtown Chicago, in the Windy City. Shout out to everyone who tuned in today. It's just so awesome to hear from all of you guys. Make sure you DM me. If you have any questions, any comments, go ahead. Just let us know on this video, or just go ahead and let me know one-on-one. I will respond. I get back to people just like Zahil, man. We're men of the people. So, with that being said, you already know what it is. Until next time, what's going on, my friends?
What's going on, my friends? That was fun.
Yeah, we'll say bye to people. Okay. Yeah,
He's so good. That's what pulled up.
Yeah.
He dived into that. J. Cole is something. I think with Kendrick Lamar, they're Tupac's cool too. Everyone's cool. When you get to know a person, in my opinion, and like when the person gets to know themselves completely, I think, dude, that's the goal.
Legend.
That's why I like holistic healing. Honestly, you really get to heal. I mean, personal training too, bro. Like everything, personal training is holistic, and that's what's beautiful. It's how you make it. I think it's how you make personal training.
Yeah. No, I'm listening to you. I'm just posting.
Yeah.
I'm getting off everything. No, but I hear you. Uniqueness is important, man. I don't know why it doesn't let me tell you. So okay, now it does.
That was fun.